Welcome to this Alliance of Light guided prayer. As we breathe easily and deeply, may we follow our breath inward, inviting the focus and attention of our minds to follow our breath inside of us. And as we take a moment to thank our minds for all they do, for all they uphold, I affirm this is a time for the mind to rest, for the mind to soften and open. And so we invite our minds to set aside our tasks, our activity thoughts, our plans for what happens next. We can pick them up again after our prayer space, and for now, may we allow ourselves to journey inward and feel what is uniquely ours to feel in this sacred space, in this vessel of light, of the Alliance of Light prayer. May we remember that we can connect with our earth anytime we desire to, simply by intending to do so. Remembering our earth is always with us, always beneath us in this beautiful embodiment. And as we plug into our beautiful planet Earth, we nurture our bodies with our beloved planet's energies, designed to be nurturing to one another in communion. And in this prayer today, we desire to fortify this unity and harmony, this communion between all parts of us and our beautiful planet Earth. So as we breathe easily and yet deeper, we allow our awareness, our senses, and our imaginations to help us replenish. And nurture this communion between us and our beloved Mother Earth. As we ground deeply in our planet, in this sacred space of prayer, I invite you now to open to the inflowing, to step into the continuous flow of unconditional divine love, and to allow this love to wash over and pour into and through you. Remembering that we are both material and spiritual beings. We invite this love to flow around and into our minds, soothing and softening our minds into open receptivity. We invite this love to flow around and into our good material bodies, nurturing every cell, fortifying our bones, replenishing our organs, our systems and structures, blessed and fortified with this healing love and light. We invite this love to flow into and through our spirit bodies and mind. Drink in this sustenance of light, quenching a thirst, replenishing our reserves. And we invite this love to pour around and into our souls. Our souls and soul minds feast heartily on this love. And this essence nurtures our unique capacities and faculties. It develops our unique gifts and abilities. And we invite this love to surround us, uplifting us in a cloak of holy light. And that in this sphere of light, surrounded in the most beautiful spectrums and colors of light, that we be uplifted up into higher and finer energies. That every cell, every fiber of our being, open and receptive to this love. And we allow this love to melt and soften anything that is not serving us, any conditions we have been carrying. That keep us from applying this truth of unconditional love to and through all parts of us. We invite this love to soften any densities, to soothe any pain. And we invite this love to help liberate us from any lower thought formations. And easily help us to release into the flow of this love, so that as we journey inward, as we allow ourselves to focus our awareness deep within, we do this in the flow of this love, and we are supported to face whatever we encounter with great compassion, with deep patience for our own unique process and journey. And this love helps to nurture and fortify our wells of self-compassion, of hope and faith. So we breathe easier and yet deeper in the flow of this love. And each breath brings in more and more nurturing love in and through us. And each out breath helps us to release, to relax, and to let go of all that is weighing us down, so that with each cycle of breath we rise. We rise into higher and finer energies, into our higher harmonics of functioning. We activate our higher potentials. In the flow of this love, we are supported and nurtured. This love helps to transform us into our most loving versions of our own unique selves. And as we continue to rise breath by breath in these higher and finer frequencies, rapport is even more easeful and available with our beloved angels and healers, guides, star friends, earth and elemental contributors who work directly with and for our beloved Creator. And these beautiful beings, these beautiful divine team members, come to be with us in response to our desires. So we allow ourselves to be in touch with our unique desires here and now. We allow ourselves to feel, to perceive the essence of our desires. And we allow that essence to emanate. We allow our souls to yearn and long for all that we desire. And we allow these yearnings to spill forward. We offer them to our beautiful Creator. We offer these desires to our beautiful divine team members who respond. For all of our desires, all of our prayers are heard and responded to. All that we desire and require is provided in great abundance. And this is catalyzed by our request and by our open receptivity with a trust and faith. Expressing our knowing and understanding that our desires are responded to. This is a truth, a law activated. As our desires spill forward and our beloved divine teams respond uniquely to each one of us, bringing their skills, their honed capacities, organic technologies, and fuller spectrums of light frequencies and sound vibrations to gently and potently minister to each one of us in this precious circle. As more and more love and healing light pour around, into, and through us, we are replenished and rejuvenated, restored and refreshed, And in this sphere of light, this cloak of holy protection, we remember the truth of how beloved and precious we are. Right now, in this moment, we are cherished and loved beyond measure. And as we bask in this truth, as we allow our minds to soften and open to the possibility of us being so fully loved right now, our minds soften in the flow of this love, setting down the rigidities and resistance that the mind has been holding to keep these distortions or limiting belief systems in place. Our minds are supported to release the programming of judgment, of doubt, of fear, of separation. And as this love pours into and through, uplifting and nurturing us into higher and finer functionings, we are supported. Our minds experience more coherence applying this truth of unconditional love for all to us, to our own selves, to our own memories, our own experiences, our own thoughts, bathed in unconditional love. And we release the white knuckle grip on the masks, the facades, the false identities, points of view, and old ways of being that no longer serve. And as they release in the flow of this love, an ease, a peace, a spaciousness so fulsome expands around us. And our souls have more space to expand and unfurl, extending far beyond the reaches of our material bodies. In the flow of this love, our souls illuminate and emanate the truth of this love. As more, yet more of this unconditional love and healing light pour into and through us, we are replenished until, like a cup runneth over, radiating from fullness, this love pours through us and permeates deeply into our beautiful planet Earth beneath us. So much love pouring into and through, it boggles our minds. This is an endless flow, a continuous flow of infinite, unconditional, divine love. No matter how much we receive, there is yet more. And we draw it into and through us with our desires and longings. Each of us receiving all that we desire and require, and in our unity and harmony together as a circle of light, the collective portal created by each of our illuminated souls allows a mighty inpouring to to flow through our collective channel and nurture our beautiful planet and all of the life our planet supports. In this continuous flow, our yearning and desires calling yet more love into and through us, and this love nurturing, healing, sloughing and clearing, harmonizing, pouring through us in such great abundance that this abundance, this surplus, pours deeply into our planet. All of our desires honored, witnessed, and responded to. We may remain here in this flow of divine love and light. And if we desire, we may expand our awareness to include some of the infrastructures of light, such as the lattice of light. This vast infrastructure is a net of light that surrounds our entire globe, and it acts like a bridge, bridging the material earth plane with the spirit plane. And this lattice of light helps to facilitate the inpouring of the divine love and light from the spirit plane and integrate it deeply into our beautiful planet, further nurturing all of life in our beautiful planet Earth, nurturing our sentient Mother Earth with this mighty inpouring of light, divine, and love. Unconditional. If we desire, we may be earthly links to contribute to the strengthening of this lattice of light, to support its ability to bridge these planes and help them to function together in harmony as they are designed. Simply by intending to, we may reach for and connect with this lattice of light in two-way communication and contribution, so that as we offer our longing for more love, and our desires are responded to with an inpouring of this divine essence, this divine love pours into and through us, providing all that we desire and require on the way through. And this great abundance pours through our intended earthly link and into the lattice of light, fortifying this lattice and it illuminates with the potency of our collective prayer. New branches extend and unfurl. New tendrils reach out to areas of shadow, of dimness, of conflict and trauma. As more and more love pours into and through our intended earthly link into this lattice, it is able to bring light to areas that have been in shadow. It is able to build new threads, new tendrils, new illuminations to encapsulate any areas of dimness. And this divine light to to nurture the light and so gently illuminate those areas that have been in suffering, that have been in separation, to restore communion and unity, to restore the replenishment available in the flow of this continuous inflowing of love and light. And as we bask and breathe in the flow of this light, basking in the illumination of this lattice of light, more yet more love pours through us, our collective channel, and into this lattice. More yet more love pours into our beautiful planet Earth, nurturing and nourishing all the flora, all the fauna, all the waterways, the soil, the atmosphere. Deeply nurtured, cleansed, and replenished. As more yet more of this love pours into and through all of life on our beautiful planet is supported and nurtured in greater coherence with this divine essence, with this truth of unconditional love for all. And in this way, bridging these infrastructures of light, bridging these systems, material and spirit, that are designed to function together in restoring the divine design in action, helps to bring us in the greatest alignment with the divine plan to restore harmony, peace, joy, and love, and our beautiful planet and beyond. If we desire, we may expand our awareness a little bit further to include the beautiful beacon of light. This spiritual infrastructure has no fixed material location. It is a massive column of light that can extend and permeate deeply into the planet and extends high up above the surface of the planet and emanates up and out into the atmosphere and beyonds all of the light and love it encounters. For this beacon receives and transmits love and light. And this beacon has the capacity to amplify all of the love and light it encounters. And so if we desire, we may be earthly links to fortify this infrastructure as well. Simply by intending to, we may reach for and connect with this beacon of light. And as we do, the potency of our free will choice co-creates this communion, this earthly link, so that as we desire and yearn for more love, and the inpouring flows into and through us, into and through the earthly link, into the lattice of light, it can also flow through this earthly link into the beacon of light. And as it does, this beacon illuminates, expanding the reach of light it emanates. And this light is amplified and pours deeply into our beautiful sentient planet, pouring this divine essence and light deeply, permeating all the way to the core. This love, amplified, extends up out of the beacon, emanating into the atmosphere, beaming into the universe and beyond. This truth of unconditional love for all, fortifying all lattices, portals, and beacons of light, nourishing all planets, stars, and peoples, developing all channels, all gifts, and amplifiers of love. This love and light pouring into and through us individually and collectively amplified. And as we bask in this abundant love, in the joy of being in service of this love, by nurturing our own souls in this love, and by being channels for this love to pour into our planet and to emanate into our atmosphere. If we desire, we may expand our awareness a little bit further to include the massive infrastructure of light that bridges planets, galaxies, and dimensions. This alliance of light is built one divine love illuminated soul at a time. And this alliance helps to bridge the different infrastructures of light that bridge vast distances, that transcend space and time into the fullness that our soul consciousness remembers of the interconnection of all, of the reality of unconditional love for all. And if we desire, we may be earthly links for this alliance of light as well. Simply by intending to, we may reach for and connect with this alliance of light, so that as our yearning calls more love into and through us, and it fortifies our own personal infrastructures, our souls, and spiritual gifts with this love and light. And it pours in great abundance through the lattice and the beacon. We bridge the many vast infrastructures to fortify these expansive, enormous webs and networks of divine love and divine light. And we help one soul at a time, one prayer at a time, to fortify these infrastructures of light and to further align with the heavenly harmony, the holy light, the divine plan for the restoration of joy, peace, and harmony here and everywhere. As we breathe easier and even more expansively as our souls illuminated with this love are nurtured with the spiritual sustenance they long for, and all parts of us relax, soften, open in this total allowance and this abundant love. We are fully supported to know ourselves even more fully and to love ourselves even more truly. Aware of the abundance and infinite love, and simultaneously aware of our own unique experience of this love. Aware of the calm well of light within us, our own unique soul. Allowing ourselves to feel, to perceive and know our own soul awareness, desires, gifts, and faculties. We are moving into our period of silence and open receptivity, and we affirm our openness to our beautiful healers and angels, star friends, and elementals. Their loving ministrations brought to each of us uniquely in response to our desires. And we allow ourselves to be the channels of love, that we can be here, opening to the contributions we can be and receive. Now in silence and open receptivity for several minutes. beloved source of unconditional love, we are so grateful for the abundant love and blessings and healing that we have received and that we are receiving. And we are so grateful for the presence and contributions from the many, many angels, healers, guides, and helpers. And we ask that our angels, guides, star friends, and elementals remain so close with us, assisting us to integrate and apply the truth of this love and the transformation it brings deeply and gently. We ask that you keep us uplifted in the cloak of your holy love and light, protected from all lower thought formations, energies, and influences, so that we may remain relaxed, spacious, uplifted above the turbulence, tasting that peace that passes all understanding. We are so grateful for this time to pray together. We thank you for bringing us together in this beautiful prayer to receive, to heal, to develop, and contribute in your love and light. Thank you for continuing to help our material minds remain calm and receptive to your love and to the inspirations of our guides and angels, that we might continue to be inspired towards the choices and actions that bring us into the greatest harmony with our souls, with your love, and with the laws of creation that fortify harmony and light through all of your creation. As we continue to breathe love and light in, each breath now begins to bring us more back, more present into the room we are in. If you desire to remain basking in this love, let your breaths keep you in the flow of this love. And for those who desire to come back, each breath rejuvenating, replenishing, refreshing, and awakening. And as we breathe easily and deeply, we are more aware of the sounds and smells in our environments, more aware of the sensation of our bodies and the surface they rest upon. Each breath bringing us more and more back, perhaps inviting a little bit of movement into the body, wiggling fingers and toes, waking up the circulation in our good bodies. If we desire, we may open our eyes and come fully back now, radiating from fullness this love for all, noticing and allowing anything that comes up within or around us to be met with love and gentleness. I thank you so much for praying with us today. It is such a joy to be with you. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. All of our relations. And so, it is done.